Hey Aries, welcome to your April general reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. I am a tarot and oracle reader as well as a root worker, and I do monthly, mid-monthly, and occasional pick of cards here on YouTube. So for those of you who are already familiar with my videos, you already know the deal. We're going to go ahead and just check in with any general energies that may be popping in for you this month. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it, and we're going to start off with one of my favorites, the Tea Leaf Oracle deck. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Aries people for the month of April? Okay, we already have one. Let's take a look. It says carrot, opportunity or windfall. Love that. All right, so starting off on a good foot here. Let's go ahead and jump into the tarot deck. This month I am using the Tarot of the Divine. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Aries people regarding their energy for the month of April, specifically regarding this carrot? Oops. Okay, so we have the 9 of coins, the 10 of wands, the 4 of coins, and the 5 of wands at the bottom of the deck. All right, take a look at where Cancer sits in your chart, Aries. See which astrological house Cancer sits in, or what planets may sit in Cancer as well. That may kind of help point you in the direction of where this opportunity or windfall could be coming to you. All right, Aries, so what I'm seeing here is a little bit of a conflicting energy here. At first, when I saw the carrot come out, I was like, okay, this is going to be great. And I saw the first 2 cards. I'm like, okay, this is good. And then the next 3 cards came out and I'm like, I don't know about this one. But I think there is still plenty of good energy in this reading, and let me go ahead and get into this message. So I'm going to start off actually with these 3 cards, the 4 of coins, the Chariot in reverse, and the 5 of wands. It feels like there may have been some struggle for you, okay? Maybe you are in a really competitive field or market, if this is in terms of like business. I'm also hearing for some of you, this may be an inheritance, so there may have been some fighting or competition amongst family members in terms of who receives what in terms of this inheritance. Again, check and see where Cancer falls in your chart. That could kind of tell you a little bit more about, again, what area of life this is falling into for you. But what I am seeing here is that there's a lot of fear or a lot of resistance in terms of moving forward, speaking up for what it is that you want or what it is that you want to do with the opportunity that you have, or the circumstances that you have as well. So again, the Chariot card here in the reverse does tell me there isn't a whole lot of forward movement. Again, that may not be on your part, that may also be on the part of like relatives. Let's say, again, this is for an inheritance. There could be someone who is extremely stingy, who does not want to share or break things up a certain way. They kind of want to do what's best for them more than everyone else in the family, which could be holding things up as well. And this could be very, very tiresome with the 10 of wands here. It could be a lot of responsibility. Maybe it's you who's in charge of this inheritance or giving out the inheritance to everybody, or maybe you are the one who's in charge of getting everything taken care of in terms of a business. Either way though, I do feel like in the end, you guys will end up getting exactly what it is that you need or want in order to set yourselves up for success with this 9 of coins. I do want to go ahead and clarify some cards and just get a little bit more info on this reading. So give me a second. I want to go ahead and take a look at the 4 of coins and the 9 of coins. I feel like the 4 of coins could be really interesting because that can go into a couple different areas for you guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 4 of coins. Spirit, can we please clarify this 4 of coins for my Aries people? What is this 4 of coins energy? Can you please tell us more about this 4 of coins energy for Aries? Sorry guys, I'm recording this on a Sunday. It's the first day of spring. Everyone's out having a good time. So if you hear me stop or see me start and stop the video, I'm just cutting for sound if there's any disruptions. All right, so we have the Page of Cups reversed, the Four of Cups, the Magician reversed, and the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let's go ahead and take a look. All right, Aries, so this is what I'm seeing for this Four of Coins. Now take what resonates, because again, not every single message or example is going to fit for everybody. I do recommend taking a look at your natal chart again and seeing where Mercury, Gemini, and Virgo show up in your chart as well. That can kind of help you understand more about this Four of Coins energy and why you or someone else may be feeling this way. But what I'm seeing here with the Page of Cups reversed is, for some of you, if you guys are like the owners of a business or you are in charge of a business in some way, you guys may feel like you're not, how can I put this? You may not feel qualified to do what it is that you are setting out to do. You guys may be brand new at this. This may be a new business for you, or maybe this is a new position for you if this is at a 9 to 5. And you guys may feel a little worried, or you may feel a little hesitant to really put yourselves out there because you don't feel confident about what it is that you're able to achieve. So you guys may be holding back a little bit or a little scared to move forward because, again, there's just that self-doubt there, I feel. The Four of Cups also tells me that you are kind of scared, again, to take an opportunity. It does feel like the universe is sending you something with this opportunity or windfall, and you're going to have to come out of this fearful energy and be open to trying something new or taking a chance on yourself. I feel like you guys are a lot more capable than you think you are with this Nine of Coins over here. So definitely don't doubt yourselves, or don't, put yourselves down before you've even given yourselves a chance to try something. Now, if this is in the case of like an inheritance, it does feel like whoever this Four of Coins energy is, maybe they are a little immature, maybe they are a little selfish, or a little resistant to working with other people. I guess I could put it that way. And it doesn't seem like they're really open to hearing other people's advice or perspectives, or, even rules. If there is a will in place, there may be certain rules listed out in that will, and they may be trying to disregard those rules completely, which could honestly get them into trouble if they aren't careful. And if this is you, and maybe you're the one that's in charge of this inheritance, you may be feeling overwhelmed. You may also be feeling, hopefully you're not the immature person in the situation, but maybe you are feeling like this is just overwhelming, or you're not equipped to handle this emotionally. And it may kind of put you in a place of like going back to your inner child, or going back to feeling like you are the child in the situation. Like no one respects you, no one takes you seriously, or no one wants to listen to what it is that you have to say. And you may be trying to block out people's opinions and things like that as much as possible, and trying to do the right thing. Or you may be avoiding your responsibilities altogether because you just don't want to deal with all these people that are coming to you asking you for things, or asking you to handle certain things, or talk to certain people about their actions, or sign paperwork. I get this overwhelmed feeling here. And with the Magician card in the reverse, again, it feels like you guys just don't feel like you are capable of doing the job that you want to do, the way that you think it should be done. And I think you guys seem to have a lot of expectations for yourselves. I just want to remind you guys that nobody is perfect when they're trying something new. The whole point of trying something new is to be bad at it first, and then from there you build the skills and the confidence, and eventually you become a master at it. So again, if you feel like you aren't prepared, or you feel like you're not capable of doing something, I would challenge you to think otherwise and look at this as more of a learning experience, as a growth opportunity. And I think you guys, again, have much more skill and capabilities than you give yourselves credit for. The Eight of Cups is interesting. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have this thought of just walking away from everything and leaving everything up to either other people or just abandoning an idea altogether. And I feel like Spirit is pushing you to take this opportunity because it is, I think, the start of something really beautiful. But let's go ahead and take a look at this Nine of Coins and see what exactly this energy has in store for you. All right, Spirit, can we take a look at this Nine of Coins? What is this Nine of Coins doing here for my Aries people? Can you please clarify this Nine of Coins for the Aries people? All right, we have Temperance reversed, King of Cups reversed, Ace of Wands, with the Seven of Wands reversed at the bottom of the deck. Very interesting. With the Ace of Wands here, this tells me this is a big yes. This is the start of something really passionate and exciting for you. Even though you may feel like, again, you're not capable of doing this, I think this is a push from Spirit to say, you can have this, you just have to get out of your own way. Take a look at where Sagittarius is in your natal chart as well. Again, look at the astrological house, look at what planets may be there that can help you kind of understand a little bit more of where this Nine of Coins energy could be happening for you. Again, I get this feeling of unpreparedness with the Seven of Wands reversed. You don't feel like you have it all together with the Temperance card in reverse. You don't feel like everything is prepared the way it should be. Maybe your paperwork isn't flawless, or maybe your business plan isn't completed yet, or maybe you just haven't gotten the space together the way that you want it to, or your office or whatever. Spirit is saying, just start. Just get started. There's plenty of growth opportunity for you here with this Ace of Wands, despite your fears, how you talk yourself down, how you may be feeling about yourself. And you guys may talk yourselves out of things a lot, of trying new things. Again, I just get this really strong, overwhelming feeling with the King of Cups reversed and the Seven of Wands reversed. You got to push through that. Spirit is saying, this is the time. I feel like a lot of you guys are waiting for the right time, and I don't know if this came up in one of your other readings before, but there's never a right time to start something. Whether you're scared, whether you feel like you don't have everything ready to go, or you feel like you haven't done enough learning or education, it doesn't matter. You can always start somewhere and learn as you go. It doesn't have to be a perfect storm for you to create something magical. And I think that's what Spirit is saying. It's like you have the potential to succeed, but you just got to put yourselves out there. You got to try. Have a little faith. Don't be afraid to take a little bit of a risk, because those risks could really pay off for you in the end. All right, Aries, that is what I'm seeing for that Nine of Coins. Again, big opportunities for you guys. You guys just have to kind of get out of your heads a little bit. You guys are more than capable of taking care of whatever the situation is and making the best out of it. So step out of your comfort zone. It is your season. Aries season is here. Spring is here. So don't be afraid to go big. Go hard or go home, right? All right, I'm going to go ahead and dive into some more oracle cards to get you guys some additional messages, encouragement, or advice from Spirit. I'm looking around to see which deck I want to start with first. I want to start out with another one of my favorites, the Moonology Manifestation Oracle. Oops. This guy right here. All right, Spirit, what messages, advice, or encouragement do you have for my Aries in terms of their month of April? What advice, encouragement, or messages do you have for my Aries people for the month of April? Let's see. First quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. That's that Four of Coins energy you got to release. The fear, the self-doubt, the I can't do this, I don't know, I'm not ready. You're ready. You can do it. You got it. At the bottom of the deck, you got the last quarter moon in Scorpio, and it says, reveal what needs to be seen. Okay. So again, that could talk about releasing some of those fears that you have, or revealing some of those fears, why you may feel that way. Take a look at other people, how they got started. Look at the reality of the situation, of other people that have gone through similar situations as you. You know, especially when it comes to like a business of some kind, I think a lot of entrepreneurs like to glamorize the process of being an entrepreneur, but the fact of the matter is, it's like things don't just happen overnight. And there's a lot of roadblocks, there's a lot of stumbling, and there's a lot of mistakes that come with that, especially like in the first few months to couple of years. So don't expect yourself to have it all together, because I can promise you everybody else has been through it too. Okay, so I think a lot of you guys have this over idealized vision of what successful means and how people get there. It doesn't seem like you have a really clear picture on that. So I think you need to kind of take certain things down off of a pedestal and really look at the reality of what it takes to actually get there. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our next deck, which is going to be the Green Witch Oracle. Spirit, what additional messages, advice, or encouragement do you have for my Aries people for the month of April? What additional advice, encouragement, messages for my Aries people? Let's take a look. We have, let's start at the top. We have the potato, and it says grounding. Okay, do some grounding exercises. It does feel like you guys are a little all over the place, energetically speaking. You have a lot of anxiety going on. It's all in your head. Take some time to spend, some time outdoors. Put your feet in the grass, in the sand, in the water, whatever it is that you need to do. Meditate, take a break, take a nap, whatever you need to do to kind of get that anxiety to subside. Definitely take the time to do that this month, because I feel like there's a lot going on for you mentally, and you definitely want to make sure that you can get out of that if you need to. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Onion for protection. Yeah, so some of you guys need to protect yourselves from outside energies influencing you, or causing you to, have these fears or doubts or illusions about how things are supposed to be, or the way that things are supposed to be. There's no other better way to say that. So yeah, definitely protect your energy. Even protect yourself from yourself. Okay, Aries? Don't believe your own negative fears and thoughts. Let's go ahead and move on to the next deck, which is going to be messages from your animal spirit guides. All right, Spirit, what messages, advice, or encouragement do you have for my Aries people for the month of April? What additional advice, messages, or encouragement do you have for my Aries people for the month of April? Let's take a look. We have the Humpback Whale. Music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. Okay, so take some time to listen to some good, soothing music. Be really careful about the type of music you listen to, because it does affect us energetically. All right, so don't listen to things that are going to rile you up, get you upset, or get you too sad, or get you too, self-critical. There may be some songs that trigger that for you as well. So just be careful about the type of music you listen to. Music may also be a really great way to ground yourself and get yourself back into a really centered place in your body. At the bottom of the deck, it says, remain vigilant about the current situation, pay attention to signs and omens, and let them dictate your choices. Okay, so a lot of messages coming through for you. Be open to receiving those signs. It could come from anything as simple as like a commercial or something you see on the street. All right, Aries, and we're going to move on to the final deck of the reading, which is going to be the Daily Crystal Inspiration. If you guys enjoy working with crystals or carrying crystals on you, this is a great way to see what potentially could help you with your energy this month. And also to just get some additional messages, even if you don't work with crystals. So Spirit, what final messages do you have for my Aries people? What crystals can they work with? What additional messages do you have for my Aries people? Okay, we have Carnelian, feed your creativity. Okay, for those of you where this is a business situation, this is a great way to feed your creativity. I also recommend citrine for creativity, but carnelian could be a really, really great stone for you guys this month, especially since it's red. It's the same color as fire, fiery Aries, so on and so forth. We also have Angel Aura Quartz. It says lighten up. I think you guys are way too hard on yourselves. Way too hard on yourselves. Definitely lighten up a little bit. Ease off yourself a little bit. And at the bottom of the deck, we also have Celestite, Soothe Your Soul. This is also really, really great for the throat chakra and communication. So if you guys feel like you are having trouble communicating, especially with like a family dynamic that is very, very volatile, this is a really great crystal to help kind of open you up and gain a little bit more confidence in terms of communication. I always keep some right here next to me because I sometimes trip up on my words, or I'm having trouble hearing the messages coming through. So I always like to keep some close by. Highly recommend Celestite, definitely. All right, Aries, that is what I'm seeing for you guys this April. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed this reading, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. I do also do personal readings, and if you want to link up with me and schedule one, you can find my website down below in the description box. If you want to see more content from me, I am on Patreon, Instagram, and TikTok, and that info is below as well. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful April, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!